Mic check, 1 2 1 2. What? There's Rocksteady at King of the Pit TV signing in. Elliot Smith. We return with Figure 8. Okay. Wowzers. 16 tracks on this. We're under 3 minutes for a fair amount of tunes. We've got plenty of material on this record. Let it be known. All right, this guy's released a lot of material. I didn't know he'd released so much material, you know. I mean, I did, but I didn't. You know, when we got into initially breaking into Elliot Smith, I thought he might have had a couple of records and sort of gone down as a bit of a, you know, a mysterious figure. He put out a lot of records. This one goes out to Big Chicken Time. Big Chicken Time and Gary are going back and forth, recommending the Elliot Smith projects, and we're having a deep dive, that's for certain. So, Son of Sam is the title of the first one, and I think the only music video on the record. Let's jump in, all right? (2000) Geffen Records. Let's go. Come on.
Something's happening, don't speak too soon. I told the boss all.
There's something symbolic about the red balloon, but I don't understand its significance. The red balloon is quite prominent in quite a few varied bits of media, you know? 99 red balloons being one. And then I used to play a game called Terraria, and there was quite an iconic red balloon in that.
Got nowhere to go. Son of Samson on the shining path, the clouded mind.
I know it's not going to be direct, potentially, but who was Son of Sam? Is it a religious, biblical reference? The Son of Sam. It sounds textbook biblical, that, doesn't it? But I don't know. I don't know the reference. Maybe I should know. How many Sams were there in the Bible? There was Sam the fisherman, wasn't there? Am I right in saying so? Who else was there? Hold on. This is going to tickle my pickle. This is some information I need to know. Hold on. The Son of Sam is a flipping serial killer. Is it still a biblical reference? Samson. Come on. Wow, wow, wow. Oh, he's got his piano fingers out on this one. That was a good number, and that was a good tune to start with. Great upbeat melody, great tempo to it, very piano driven, albeit the guitar work was very good as well, but those keys just edged it a little bit of a freestyle on them keys from time to time. That's a good intro. That was half of intro and entrance to the record. I'm looking forward to move on forwards with Somebody That I Used to Know. Yes, now, bless now. Don't forget rest now. Des ROCKSTEADY. King of the Pit TV signing in. Somebody That I Used to Know is the title of track number 2 on Figure 8, which is also the title of a big hit song from an act. I thought it was a shit song, to be honest with you, that hit song that was entitled Gautier. Oh, I hated that one, but for some strange reason it got blown up into something. Hey, that's what the industry wanted. It's all manufactured, isn't it, at that level? But here we go. Only 2 minutes and 9 seconds. Let's go. Am I the only one who really hated that one? That Gautier song.
I had tender feelings that you made hard, but it's your heart, not mine, that's scarred. So when I go home, I'll be happy to go. Yeah.
It's actually in the related videos. 2.3 billion views. Is it all because of the music video? Because it's like quite an experimental arty music video, wasn't it? 2.3 billion views. I do not understand that. I do not understand
somebody that I used to know.
I don't understand.
You don't need my help anymore. It's all now to you, there ain't no before. Now that you're big enough to run your own show, you're just somebody that I used to know. I watched you deal in a dying day and throw a living that passed away, so you can be sure that you're in control. You're just somebody that I used to know. I know you don't think you did me wrong, and I can't stay this mad for long. Keeping a hold of what you just let go. You're just somebody that I used to know.
Very nice, lovely cadence. Little folky of a strumming pattern there. Couple of cheeky lead parts. Quite a bold vocal presence in that as far as the sound engineering is concerned. Very upfront, strong vocal presence. It wasn't hiding in the mix, was it? Let's keep on going. Junk Bond Trader coming up next. I don't have too bold an opinion on that one. Let's keep going. Yes, now bless now. Don't forget to rest now. Des ROCKSTEADY at King of the Pit TV signing in. We're listening to Figure 8 tonight. Hold on a second. This listen through is devoted to Big Chicken Time, who recommended it on the Patreon. This is track number 3 entitled Junk Bond Trader. Let's go.
Picks you up like a habit, riding in the glow of the TV static, taking out the trash to the man, give the people something they understand, mistaken man flashing a fine line smile, junk bond trader trying to sell a soccer style, rich man in a poor man's clothes, the permanent installment of the tell off when you tell it like it is. Your world's no wider than your hatred of his. Check into a small reality. Boy, as a drug you take too regularly. The athlete's laugh, the broken crutch. The first true love that folded at the slightest touch. Brought down like an old hotel. People digging through the rubble for things they can resell. Happy holidays, said sick savior. The leaving lover, still favor. I won't take your medicine. I don't need a remedy to be everything I'm supposed to be. I don't want nobody else. I can do it by myself. We're meant to be together.
Oh, that bass frequency. That a cello. Come on. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... This is a heavy tune.
Now I'm a policeman directing traffic, keeping everything moving, everything static. I'm the hitchhiker you'll recognize, passing on your way to some everlasting. Better sell it while you can. Better sell it while you can. Better sell it while you can. Better sell it while you can.
That was really good. That was the best of the 3 tunes. Do you know what my favourite part of that was? I like the full instrumental, but I'm a big fan of the drumming in there, man. The drummer was a powerhouse in there. He just held it together, did a really good job. That was pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Jump on Trader. Yeah, that had a big sound to it. I think that really worked. You know. Didn't need big distorted guitars. Didn't need, like, you know, heavy metal fiasco in order for it to sound big, full, and it was heavy. You know, did a very good job there. I was happy with that one. We've got Everything Reminds Me of Her coming up next, all right? There's Rocksteady, King of the Pit TV. Figure 8 is Elliot Smith's album, and track 4 of 16 on that album is Everything Reminds Me of Her, okay? A brief 2 minutes 37 seconds. Let's jump in. I'm starting to enjoy this record. It's growing on me. Junk Bond Trader was a banger. And the start of this sounds promising. Come on.
I never really had a problem because of leaving. But everything reminds me of her this evening.
Ooh, that was tasty.
Seem a little out of it. Sorry. Why should I lie? Everything reminds me of her. Spinning the earth and pale the silhouette of the sun on the steeple. And I gotta hear the same sermon all the time now from you people.
Boom, boom, boom. Some great lead work on this. Pardon me.
Just because
Here we go.
you came across it and lost it, everything reminds me of her. Everything reminds me of her. Everything
reminds me of her. That was great. Some fantastic guitar work. The lead guitar was a pleasure to listen to. It's the delicacy of the playing. It's the delicacy of it. You know, just the right amount of attack on them strings during that lead guitar section. Nothing too heavy duty. You know what I mean? It's not killing it off in a bluesy fashion. It was just right. It was just right. Very delicate. Great legato. I was very pleased with that. Everything Means Nothing to Me coming up next. Des Rocksteady, King of the Pit TV. Figure 8 is Elliot Smith's album. Track 5 of 16 is titled Everything Means Nothing to Me. This listen through goes out to Big Chicken Time, who recommended it on the Patreon. Let's go.
Someone found the future as a statue in a fountain, and attention looking backward in a pool of water. Wishes with a blue songbird on his shoulder, who keeps singing over everything. Everything means nothing to me. Everything.
A little bit Beatles-esque.
Everything means nothing to me. I picked up the song and found my picture in the paper. The reflection in the water showed an Iron Man still trying to salute people from a time when he was everything he's supposed to be. Everything
Means nothing
to me. Everything means nothing to me. Everything means nothing to me.
We're going to build now. We're going to build.
Everything means nothing to me. 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 Everything means nothing to me.
That was fascinating. That was experimental, that wasn't it? The way the drums came in with that shattering emphasis, yet atmospheric, reverbed out, just psychedelicness. That was really good. Especially when it swelled on the title of the track, Everything Means Nothing to Me, and continued onwards with that repetitive value. Yeah, that was pretty good. Elliot Smith works best, in my opinion, with a full band. But it's completely understandable that he likes to showcase his ability as a songwriter by minimalizing the general instrumentation, generally in his discography. I can't hate on that. It makes complete sense. We've got LA coming up next, all right? Yes, now bless, now people, don't forget to rest. Now we're blasting through already at track 6 of 16. We're listening to Figure 8 by Elliot Smith, LA is the title of this one. Let's just jump straight in, shall we? We're starting to go into a few longer songs now because we've had some shorter ones, but now we got, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 4 minutes coming up, all right? A little more substance, a little more depth, perhaps. That's not to say that we haven't had it already, but, the thing about Elliot Smith and the way he's depicted in his artwork and the images taken of him, he is just like the most plain dude of all time. And I think that's part of the beauty behind it all, isn't it, really? He's not he is eccentric, he is, but he's not like a dress-up eccentric figure. He's not a character in his aesthetic. He's not he doesn't try. He just looks like a proper awkward guy. He looks like an awkward guy. A little bit creepy, to be honest with you. I don't mean to hate. It just is what it is. And I think that's what creates a little bit of an allure with his music. Because you see someone like this who you would just see on the street. You'd walk past this person. But on the low key, they're creative, expressive, and have so much to say in such a fantastic fashion, No more Elliot Smith slander, eh? Come on. Da 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 da. Some very tasty lead guitars on this record. I think some of my favourite lead guitars we've heard from Elliot on this record. Maybe my favourite so far. Half decent number, that, eh? Half decent number. Nice little bop to it. As I said earlier, I think he really flourishes when he has the full instrumental. I know that's not what he wants because he comes with the minimal quite frequently, but I like it. I like it, especially with a bit of a powerhouse drummer, which is what we're getting on this record. Let's keep on going, yeah? Yes, now bless now people. Don't forget to rest now. There's ROCKSTEADY at King of the Pit TV. Yo, this listen through goes out to Big Chicken Time, who recommended us on the Patreon. Figure 8 by Elliot Smitheroonie. Track 7 of 16 is entitled In the Lost and Found. Honky back slash the roost. Wow, what a mouthful. Could this be the longest on the record? No, it's not. Let's go. 4 minutes 32 seconds. Longest one so far. Not that it means anything, you know. Definitely a little honky tonk. Come on.
He held his breath to hold your hand, to walk the steps and bends, climbing up a slippery slope. I'm in love I hope. Don't go home, Angelina. Stay with me, hanging around in the lost and found. Kissed you quick, feeling weird, lonely live, disappear. This is such a simple place, passing time can erase. Don't go home, Angelina. Pay tomorrow. Daybreaks, and every morning when he wakes, he thinks of you. I'm alone, that's okay. I don't mind most of the time. I don't feel afraid to die. She was here, passing by. Don't go home, Angelina. Stay with me, hanging around in the lost and found. Stay with me, hanging around in the lost and found.
Now it should be the roost, I assume. Might be a sample. I'll be real with you, yeah. I think In the Lost and Found was quite cohesive. It's okay to place in between songs, but I do think it's filler. I think when I say cohesive, that's really a kind way of saying it was a filler track. I didn't think much of it. I didn't think that was a great tune. As far as The Roost, I mean, quite simply, all it was a couple of chords played in a particular fashion. For that to be put, on the record, I guess it's each to their own, but when you pay attention to what it truly is, I'm a guitar player. It's not that I'm criticizing playing the guitar, but I can pick a guitar up and play a couple of chords and do what he's done, and then just get the sound engineer to flip and put an effect on. It wasn't substantial for me, that particular tune. We've got Stupidity Tries coming up next, track number 8, okay? Yes, now bless now, people. Don't forget to rest now. Des Rocksteady at King of the Pit TV. Figure 8 by Elliot Smith is what we're listening to tonight. Track 8 of 16 is entitled Stupidity Tries. So let's get this bloody gambling advertisement. Ever since the start of this channel, they have tried to force feed me and you as well, people, into gambling. That's not good, is it? That's not good. Imagine, right? I got an addictive personality, and because of that, I know to never gamble ever in my life because I will just ruin everything, right? But imagine I had a problem, and I did have a gambling problem. What gives YouTube the right to feel like they can just... I don't watch gambling videos. I shouldn't be triggering these advertisements. It kind of annoys me. They push degeneracy upon you. Gambling, alcohol. It's just force-fed into your face through these advertisements. Why? Stupidity Tries. Let's go. Yeah, I do feel some way about it as well. Clearly.
Stupidity tries. Everything here is free. Everything but you and me. This pain together dries. Stupidity tries. Shoulder raised a cheer, coloring the sky with ash, because they found some privateer to sail across the sea of trash. The enemy is within.
Like that descending lick.
Stupidity try.
Come on.
I couldn't think of a thing that I hope tomorrow brings. Oh, what a surprise! Stupidity tries.
I like the incorporation of the string sections on this record. Very subtle on that one. I didn't really pick up on it until that fade out there where we heard the strings. But I think we heard what may have been a cello. Am I right in saying so? Maybe it was a double bass. Being, what would you call it? What would you call it when you use the bow? What's that technique? Who knows? I like that one. I like the outro there. I like powerful extended outros. I do. It reminds me of one song in particular which they stole from the Beatles. They took it from Hey Jude. La da 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 da. Oasis had a number called All Around the World, and I really like that song. And them big long outros remind me of that. We got Easy Way Out coming up next, track number 9. But that was a good tune. Yeah, I enjoyed that. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Des Rocksteady, King of the Pit TV. Yo, people. If you're just joining me now, I have taken... Well, not if you're just joining me now. What, mind the shred. It's not about if you're just joining me now. I'm just joining you now. I have had a little breather. I got halfway through this record and then, for entrepreneurial purposes, had to take a little rest to pursue other things momentarily. But now I'm going to focus for the best part of this week on getting all of the recommendations done and dusted. Let's get back to this record. I was really enjoying this one. Figure 8 is the record. We're listening to Elliot Smith. The entire listen through goes out to Big Chicken Time, who recommended it on the Patreon. Easy Way Out. Apologies if I have a little bit of a stutter and butter, man. I've smoked out my house, to be honest. Let's go. Think I need a trim, don't I? Nice moving bass line. Stuck on a side, I never chose, but it's all about taking the easy way out for you, I suppose. There's no escape for you except in someone else. Lovely chord progression on this one, in my humble opinion. Mic check. Pretty loud, eh? Two twinkling guitars. There's the 2 guitars, yeah? It's all about taking the easy way out for you, I suppose. Well, I watch you make Pardon me. Written like a pop song, this one. Moving into the middle 8 section, and then we'll finish off with the chorus again. If he plays it that way, little string there, violin. Maybe, you tell me. It's all about taking the easy way out for you, I suppose. It's all about taking the easy way out for you, I suppose. Very nice. I like that one. That was a nice tune. That put me at rest. Put me at ease, man. That was a lovely song. That was good songwriting. Great guitar work. Really enjoyed the pedal note just blinkering around the place. That was lovely. That was lovely. Let's keep moving. Wouldn't Mama Be Proud coming up next, alright? That was a lovely song. What a great way to get back into the listening of this music. Let's go. There's Rocksteady, King of the Pit TV, signing in. I've gassed myself out a little bit cooking chicken earlier. It's pretty smoky now. Won't Mama Be Proud, title number 10 of 16. We're listening to Figure 8. Let's go. Last tune was really good.
There's a silver lining in the corporate cloud, and the pretty post that you're taking as an NCO of the great pretender. I should sure think so. Wouldn't Mama be proud? Can I take your order? As the heavenly host, ticket to the jet stream, blowing coast to coast. The long stem glass is a movie and a pleasant dream in midair. You gotta tell me quickly, 'cause we're almost there. Wouldn't Mama be proud?
They're jamming on this one.
Pointed out of the window.
Check. I should take this mic back a bit, eh? They're jamming out on this.
Kid, you're on the right track.
Come on. Bassline.
If I send you postcards from the side of the road, photographs of moving, hearts about to implode. If I call to keep it together like you say you know I can do, to transmit the moment from me to you, wouldn't Mama be proud?
I like it when it kicks into this chorus. They're jamming. Drum is nice on this.
Mama be proud. Mama be proud.
Come on.
Mama be
Brilliant number this. Great groove to that one. I thought that was a fantastic number. I like that one a lot. I thought that was really good. Check. Bro, my mic's just like bare loud for some reason. I hope you can hear it. Yo, who's this guy? Get back!
And this time, he's got company. Introducing.
Get back! Why is my man doing backflips and singing Backstreet Boys numbers, telling me to gamble? Bro, you don't want me to gamble. I'd make too much money. I'd make way too much money, people. You don't need to get me in the casino. I'd get banned from them all from just rinsing them. That was a great tune. That was such a good song. Well written, well performed, great instrumental. Fantastic. Colour Bars coming up next. There's Rocksteady King of the Pit TV signing in. Devoted to the man, the legend at his big chicken time. Figure 8 is the record. Track 11 of 16 is Colour Bars. Last track was a banger. Need I say it again?
I see color bars when I come. Sergeant Rock broke the key off in the lock to where I come from. Sir, no, sir, We have no power in the air. The battle's on the ground, laying low again, high on the sound. Bruno S is a mentally. You're just some dude with a stilted attitude that you
You're just some dude with a stilted attitude. That's a bad. That's a bad.
from TV you'll undo, but I'll be connecting everything. The traffic in my town, riding high again, high on the sound.
Nice atmosphere, but it's not the best number we've had on the record, is it?
Right into the sun. I ain't gonna go down.
Come on.
Laying low again, high on the sound.
Da-da-da-dun-dun-dun. It's an alright number. It was nice atmosphere. It wasn't the best song on the record. It wasn't the best song on the record. It was missing that magic interval that we've had on a couple of these tunes. This pop interval that he's been throwing in there. We got Happiness / The Gondola Man coming up next. There's Rocksteady at King of the Pit TV signing in. Happiness / The Gondola Man is track numero 12 of 16 on Figure 8 by Elliot Smith. Let's go. Could this be the longest on the record? Longest track on the record. The guy's writing great songs at this point.
Activities killing the actor.
Come on.
And a cop standing out in the road, turning traffic away.
Come on.
There's nothing she could do until after.
Been buried
below, way back in the day. Oh my, nothing else could have been done. Made his life a life song. He might never have to know anyone. Made his life a life, you know. I told him that he shouldn't upset her, and that he'd only be making it worse, involving somebody else. But I knew that he'd never forget her, while her memory worked in reverse to keep her safe from herself. And oh my, nothing else could have been done. She made her life a life song. She might never have to know anyone.
Ba, 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 ba. Come on. Oh, we got a bit more. A little fade in. The Gondola Man. Yeah, no comment. Happiness was a fantastic number. That was a great tune. That was a great tune. I like that one a lot. The guy's really, really fantastic songwriter at this point. Coming up with some great pop songs, man. Some soft rock pop songs. Pretty Mary Kay coming up next. Yes, now bless now people. Don't forget to rest now. There's Rocksteady at King of the Pit TV. Pretty Mary Kay is track number 13 of 16 on Figure 8 by Elliot Smith. Let's jump in. This listen through goes out to my friend Big Chicken Time. Let's go. Low key goes out to Gary as well, because Gary's been putting me onto a lot of Elliot as well. Ratted, bomber clatted.
Past everyone. Hallelujah, pretty Mary Kay. I found faith
A little bit of Beatles there, don't you think?
in the infirmary. There's a soldier lying in bed with a wound to the head. Calling out to pretty Mary Here's what you get for things that haven't happened.
That sounds a little bit like Porcupine Tree. I like Porcupine Tree. Great band.
Happened upon pretty Mary Kay, but a soldier's uniform waved you away. I walk round the dark, talk to St. James, though I'm already done, and ask everyone, have you seen her pretty Mary Kay? Have you seen her pretty Mary Kay?
Nice way to finish off. Little fade out there with the key. Yeah, that was fantastic. Great tune. Didn't outstay its welcome. 2 minutes 35 seconds long. I didn't really need it going any longer than that, to be honest with you. I thought that was a good song length for it. Great showcase of songwriting capability, and we've got Better Be Quiet now, which has a great 367,000 views on it. All right, let's keep going. My apologies. There's Rocksteady, King of the Pit TV, signing in. Figure 8 is the record. Elliot Smith is the artist. Track 14 is the number of the track. Better Be Quiet now. Let's just jump in.
Wishing gave me your number. Wish I could call you today, just to hear a voice. I got a long way to go, getting further away. if I didn't know the difference. Living alone would probably be okay. It wouldn't be lonely. I got a long way to go. I'm getting further away. A lot of hours to occupy. It was easy when I didn't know you yet. Things I'd have to forget. But I better be quiet now. I'm tired of wasting my breath. Carrying.
There's definitely going to be a development on this. Just looking at the song length, the amount of views, and where we're at, I reckon we're going to have more instrumentation coming in. Probably the drums are going to come in.
Getting upset. Maybe I have a problem. That's not what I wanted to say. I'd prefer to say nothing. I got a long way to go. I'm getting further away.
Here we go.
Had a dream as an
I was wrong, maybe.
with an order, just to march in my place while a dead enemy screams in my face.
Good lead guitar, some double stops there, Hendrix style.
But I better be quiet now. I'm tired of wasting my breath. Carrying on, not over it yet. Wish I knew what you were doing and why you wanna do it this way. So I can't go the distance. I got a long way to go. I'm getting further away. I got a long
Great electric playing. That's the best part, the electric playing, really good. Little folky ending there. That was a good number there. I thought we were going to really fly in a few more instruments. Hey, the people like that as it is. You know it's a good songwriter when they don't need much to do a lot, alright? What more could be said? For me, personally, it wasn't my favourite one. You know, I don't necessarily see why the bumping numbers, because that one didn't appeal to me as much as the full instrumental efforts. I think he really suits them sounds. We've got Can't Make a Sound coming up next, alright? Yes, now bless now people. Don't forget to rest now. There's Rocksteady at King of the Pit TV. Figure 8 is the record. Elliot Smith is the artist. Then track number 15 of 16, nearing the end of the record, is entitled Can't Make a Sound. Let's go.
I have become a silent movie. The hero killed the clown. Can't make a sound. Can't make a sound. Can't make a sound. Nobody knows what he's doing. Still hanging around. Can't make a sound. Can't make a sound. Can't make a sound. Can't make a sound. The slow motion moves me. The more
Bam, bam. Come on.
Born in the role, but he can't stop. Standing up to sit back down. Lose the one thing found. Spinning the world like a toy top. Till there's a ghost in every town. Can't make a sound. Can't make a sound. Can't make a sound.
Can't make a sound.
Eyes locked and shiny. Can't you tell me what's happening? Why should you want any other when you're a world within a world? Why should you want any other when you're a world within a world? Why should you want any other when you're a world within a world? Why should you want any other when you're a world within a world?
Ba-da-dum. That was a good tune. The great big drone on the repetition at the end. He's got a good way of repetition on this record. It's not something I've picked up really in his earlier records. I think this one in particular, he's like he does a good, great, epic rotation every once in a while, just through the motions, and I like it a lot. I think it's really cool. Let's finish off with the last song. We got Bye coming up. That was a great tune though. Can't Make a Sound. Very cool. There's Rocksteady King of the Pit TV finishing off this record. Figure 8, track 16 of 16 is entitled Bye. This entire listen through goes out to Big Chicken Time. Thank you for the recommendation. Let's finish this record off. Maybe it's just a little instrumental of such to finish. like little percussive noises. Is it just a shaker or? It sounds almost just like the rattling of a jean pocket or something. It's quite a familiar. Oh, there we go. We heard what it was. No, we didn't. We just heard the plinking of the pianos there. I assume that was him on the piano. He's good. He's talented. I'm curious as to whether he's played the lead guitar on this record, because if so, the lead guitar is very tasty. I mean, what more do I have to say? I know. I just want to make something out of this, because on YouTube this will be like a video of its own. Clearly, I should have had that. Listen to that in the same video after Can't Make a Sound, because it's just an outro of such. But hey, I'm going to finish off with one last video. It's going to be my final overview. All 16 tunes. Well, I'm not going to go through them one by one again, but I'll give you what I think as far as this record and this sound and this project is concerned. I'll see you there. Yes, now bless. Now, people, don't forget to rest now. Let's sign in and sign out. I'm a little bit sleepy, so I'm looking forward to polishing this one off and then kicking back for a second, to be honest. We listened to Figure 8 by Elliot Smith, okay? One of many Elliot Smith records we've listened to as of so far. I've got a little bit of a tag team hitting me from both angles on the Patreon, getting me through all of the Elliot Smith material. But I'll tell you what, it is a pleasure, especially at this point, because not normally an artist sort of has their heyday and throws all of their creative endeavour within that breakthrough album before they get picked up, but it seems as if Elliot continues to progress as a writer and create great music. So my experience listening to this guy is only getting better over time. This listen through is devoted to Big Chicken Time, who recommended it on the Patreon, and I've got to appreciate them for that, because it was a great record. It was a substantial record, 16 tracks. We're looking at about an average of what would you call it? We'll call it 3 minutes a song, maybe. Call it longer than 3 minutes. I'd say about 3 minutes 20. There's some briefer songs, yeah, there's some shorter songs, but there's some relatively long songs as well, 4 minutes, 5 minutes. A great variation. This record is about the songwriting. It's about, you know, the melodic value of the vocal line, although he doesn't have the broadest spectrum of range, vocally speaking. He can put a good tune together. He can put a good hook together. Lyrically, I'm not the biggest lyrical guy, so I don't go into the depth like some of you people might do when it comes to his music, which I think, you know, is sort of like most of the point, you know, the lyrical content. But for me, I'm just not a lyrical sort of dude for the most part. When it comes to songwriting, I prefer a melody. The instrumental serves its purpose. It paints, or it doesn't paint, it creates a canvas for the vocal line to paint upon, and what a great job that canvas, what a premium rate expensive canvas it is. The musicianship and the instrumental is really good. I really enjoyed it. I wonder how much of it Elliot Smith played, because the lead guitars were very special. They were subtle, but they were very, very mature guitar lines, great finger picked chords, and I really enjoyed the lead guitar on this record. I have a feeling he plays the piano on this record, because the piano isn't like virtuoso style, but it serves purpose and it's pretty cool. I could probably do with or without the piano on the record. I'd rather it be in, but it's not like it didn't steal the show like the guitar line did. Drumming was good. Nothing overbearing. The sound engineer did not allow them drums to stand at the forefront like most sound engineers would do. And regardless of the dynamic of the drums, they're sort of reeled back and sitting at the back, but still well composed and create the, you know, engagement needed between the band dynamic in order for it to serve its purpose as a drum kit. Very good. I think this is Elliot Smith's best effort I've heard so far. We've been listening to the Heat Miser stuff, and we've been listening to Elliot Smith's discography essentially up until this point, and I think this has been my favourite one so far. I think he's had the most songs that resonate with me. As a fan of Oasis, first and foremost, I must indirectly like the Beatles, and there's definitely a lot of good Beatles elements on here. I think Elliot is best when he's got the full band composition. I know a lot of people like his subtle, melancholic man and guitar style songs, but I do like his full instrumental pieces. And I think, you know, when you're looking at 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes, the guy really shines on the longer scale songs. We don't get enough of his content on them shorter songs. There's not enough space for him as an artist and his writing capability to really show the structure he is capable of, and he can create a great structured number from like the 4 minute mark onwards. I think the longer songs really suit him best, especially if it's got the full instrumental. I thought this was a great record, honestly. Vocally, you're not really getting anything abnormal for Elliot Smith. He sings in a particular manner, which to me, in all honesty, he's not got my favourite voice. I can hear why people would be sort of really involved in the vocal style of this guy, but for me, not really. I won't put him up there as a good singer, you know. But it's not about good singing, you know. Bob Dylan wasn't a good singer, like subjectively speaking. Some people would say yes, some people would say no, of course not. But he had character, and he had an organic value, which is the honest approach, and that is what you need to be as a musician, as an artist, creating good, heartfelt work. I'm not going to rate this out of 10 because I can't remember what I rated the rest of the Elliot Smith records, but this, if not parallel with his best work I've rated so far, give it a 0.5 upwards. You know, that's what I'm saying. And I'll see you on the flip side. Peace.